Coming up on this episode of Where to Go and What to Eat. We're dealing with something big.
I am standing at the tiller of the Islendingur, a real boat that they sailed from Iceland to Newfoundland.
Viking World has more than just a big ship. You can get up close and personal with Viking history.
That is really sweet.
As an added bonus, we wind down from the day at a beautiful geothermal pool. And that's all coming up right now.
Hi, I'm Lance Elliott. We're here in Iceland, and this is Where to Go and What to Eat.
On this windy day, we're taking refuge at Viking World, a museum dedicated to the history of Vikings. They have ancient artifacts, human and animal remains, carved bone totems called tupilaks that are meant to kill your enemies and protect you, swords, a personal favorite for me, more bones in an unusual location. I hope these bones are fake. They have replicas like this Viking burial boat with, of course, more bones. And this.
That is really sweet.
But the most important things the Vikings left behind are records, like the sagas of Leif Erikson, which brings us to the giant ship suspended on the second story.
I am really, really excited right now because I am standing at the tiller of the Islendingur. This is an actual replica ship from the Viking era.
In the year 2000, the very ship I'm now standing on was sailed by this crew. They sailed from Iceland to Newfoundland, Canada, to commemorate Leif Erikson making the same journey a millennia earlier in the year 1000 Common Era. If you're keeping score, that's nearly 500 years before Columbus found the New World in 1492. So where's Leif's holiday?
Every day is a holiday for SpongeBob, even if he has to make one up.
Hey everybody, it's Leif Erikson Day! Hinga-dinga-durgan!
After its voyage, the Islendingur was later brought to the Viking World Museum, where it currently sits on display.
It's a real boat that they sailed from Iceland to Newfoundland. This is it's phenomenal. I love the stories of the Vikings and the Norse myths, and a big part of Viking culture and a huge part of Viking life was the ships. They represented wealth, they represented status, and it was the gateway they used to travel from what they believed from world to world, but basically to explore the world. They expanded their horizons and ours, really. So being on this replica that was actually used to sail in the traditional way from Iceland to Newfoundland, this is like a dream come true. It makes me feel like I'm on a quest or an adventure to discover new lands, and that just excites me to no end. We're in a museum, otherwise I'd be jumping up and down and shouting right now. It's so cool. So this is amazing.
At the end of the Islendingur is a memento to its historic roots.
Sitting behind me, you will see our two plaster statues. I'm not sure who the monk is, but the man at the stern there, that's Leif Erikson. This boat, the Islendingur, was actually built as a 1,000-year anniversary of Leif sailing and discovering Vinland, or in Newfoundland. And so this boat was sailed to Newfoundland to celebrate and commemorate the 1,000-year anniversary of Leif's journey. You can read about his journey in the Vinlander saga. To tell you where this is located, this is in Keflavik. There's an airport out here, so a lot of you will probably fly into this area. If you have time, right after you pick up your car or whatever you're going to be doing, stop off at the World of Vikings exhibit museum here in Keflavik. And you can come visit and see and stand on and touch the Islendingur and feel like I do, that you're about to sail off on a quest. It faces the ocean. You just feel like you're about to just sail into the horizon.
「 horizon.
「 horizon. 」 「」 horizon. 」 « 」 horizon. 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « 」 « Viking World was so cool. I got to touch history, which is a priceless experience I will always cherish. Now we are going to end this perfect day by traveling to a geothermal pool. We drove past a volcano. After a little more driving and a short walk, we are here at the geothermal pool. This is the Seljavallalaug swimming pool. It was built in 1923 and is one of the oldest swimming pools in Iceland. And let me tell you, the view is breathtaking.
It's actually interesting because even though it's not very deep here, it's very shallow, touch the bottom, there's like moss or something, lichen maybe, all along the bottom of the pool. So it's totally slick. So walking is not even possible. That is not as warm as that is. But it's something magical. I'm not cold, but I'm surrounded by snow.
Swimming pool made for a great way to wind down from the day, but we can't stay long. We have to get back on the road to our next location.
Okay, so we just went to, it's this geothermal, kind of like a hot spring basically, but they carved it into a pool, so it's like this full geothermal pool, and it was amazing. It's not as hot as like a jacuzzi or a hot tub, but it's definitely warm enough to keep you comfortable. But what was so phenomenal about it is it's like nestled into the mountains. I don't know if you can see behind me back there. It's super mountainous. It's a little bit of a hike, about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes over some rocky ground. But you're just kind of swimming in this hot spring pool, surrounded by snowy mountaintops, and it's completely magical and amazing. And now we're running because we have to get back to make our tour for the Northern Lights. We have a 2-hour drive, so we gotta hurry. But 10 out of 10, would recommend. Simply awesome. Gotta do it. That's where to go.
You'll get to see the Northern Lights in the next episode. Stick around for a sneak peek. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode. Speaking of which, here's a preview for the next one. Wow, that's so beautiful. That is so cool.
Today, for the what to eat section, oh man, I could drink this every single day. We're gonna talk about some of the things you can actually buy here in Iceland, just visiting any grocery store. In Iceland, they eat a lot of dried fish. Woo! Oh my gosh. I'm tearing up. Let's give it a taste.